As you can see from here, we had a total of 14 accounts that were at 681. So calculating that, 14 times 681, that's already $9,534. And then next you had 6 accounts. We have 6 accounts here that was at 607. So 6 times 607, that was $3,642. So adding the two together, in reality here, if they were all performance account, that's $13,176 for one day. How's it going? It's Rocky. Welcome to week 37 of our journey trading the futures market. And some of you have probably been wondering, how am I able to trade 20 accounts? So I make these posts on YouTube and on other social media, and you can see here from these 20 accounts, you're probably trying to make sense on what exactly this is. So the first 19 accounts here that starts with Apex, those are evaluation accounts. So think of it as paper money, because that is indeed paper money, and whatever profit I gain from that, I actually do not have an opportunity to withdraw it. And then the last account here, it starts with PA. So PA is a performance account. So with this performance account, it is still paper trading. However, the profits that I do make from it, I am able to make a withdrawal. So right now, our value or our P&L total from it is $2,430.46. So we need to hit $102,600 before I can make a withdrawal request of a maximum of $1,000. And now going back to the 20 accounts, you can see on my PLs here, you can see that the first 13 or so has a P&L of $681. And then the next accounts here, the next 6 accounts, is at 607. And then the last one is 13. So this was actually a question that was asked by someone that I've been communicating with via YouTube. So Media Man, he asked me, "Hey Rocky, are you using the Trade Copier?" So yes, I am indeed using the Trade Copier. With the Trade Copier, you can use this with, I'm using this with Tradovate. There's other trade copiers out there, but since I chose to use NinjaTrader/Tradovate with Apex, this is the tool that I'm using. And the Trade Copier with Tradovate is free compared to the trade copiers from NinjaTrader per se. I do not know the name, but if you do, please write it down below so it could help the others who are also curious about trade copiers. So with the trade copiers, you can see here from the account, when I click on it, you can see all the accounts that I have. So these are all the 20 accounts, and you can see that I have selected all groups on this account. So essentially you could go to manage groups. So when I do manage groups, we can make a, let's make a new account. So let's do one for the new eval accounts that I made. So I'll just call that new. So that's the new 6 eval accounts. So I'll actually put the quantity there so I know what's going on. So I'll click that. And then now scrolling down, it shows you all the 20 accounts that I have. And then the last 6, starting with 41. So we'll drag that to the right. So this will be the 6 accounts that I am trading. So I'm placing them in a group. And with this group, you can see that once you make a trade, it can buy either 1 contract or 2 contracts or 3 contracts. So you can vary that depending on what style you want to use with the way you're trading. So now I'm going to save this group that I've called eval new 6. And then after I have saved that group, just to point out again, the suffix is from 41 through 46. So the important part here is you need to select the account, one of the accounts, either 41 through 46. So I'll select that there. And now that account 41 is selected, so you can see right there, suffix is 41. And from there, I need to then select what group I'm using. So right now, the group that is showing is actually all accounts. See, that's my default because I trade all 20 accounts, but I try to treat it as if I'm only trading one account. But for this example that we're doing, we want to just trade the new 6 accounts that we have. So what I'll then do is go to the groups and I will select this eval new 6. And now what that means is when I do make a trade, for example, let's see if this works. It is after market. You see how it says quantity 1, and if we try to do a short here, it'll tell you that it needs to be a multiple of 6. And the reason for that was in the group there were 6 accounts with a total quantity of 6. So that's how you would then trade this. It's just the multiple of how many quantities you've allotted for it, and that's how a trade copier works. And psychologically for me, when I'm trading it, because it can be pretty daunting knowing that, you know, there's a total of 20 accounts, I just try to focus as if I'm only trading one account. And just by doing that, that is how I keep my composure. For the most part, it works. Like for example, when I'm trading, I just focus on my PA account and I just look at that value. I try to ignore the rest of the values, because in reality, for this one, I claim that I just made $681 for the day, right? But in reality, if all of these 20 are all PA accounts, let's bring the calculator here to actually calculate our theoretical gain for the day, because the hope is someday that all of these accounts will be PA accounts. As you can see from here, we had a total of 14 accounts that were at 681. So calculating that, 14 times 681, that's already $9,534. And then next you had 6 accounts. We have 6 accounts here that was at 607. So that's 6 times 607. That was $3,642. So adding the two together, in reality here, if they were all performance account, that's $13,176 for one day. So that's the possibility with Trade Copier, and that's one of the reasons that convinced me to try this prop firm route as opposed to trading my own account. But I already know I didn't have as much money in that account anymore, so this was a very valid direction on how I can continue this trading journey without having to go back to a W-2. Anyway, that's my content today. Hopefully you learned something and it was pretty helpful for you. Let me know if you have any questions, any advice, or anything, just to say hi really. Alright, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one.